Hello everyone. Queensland and New South Wales are home to the largest feral pig populations in the country. With estimates ranging from 5 to 9 million pigs. This massive presence has caused significant damage, with losses estimated at up to $130 million, particularly impacting agriculture and the broader ecosystem. Both provinces invest around $19 million annually in efforts to manage and mitigate the effects of feral pigs on their land and environment. However, each province adopts its own set of preferred control methods. So, what strategies do hunters in Queensland and New South Wales use to combat the feral pig population? Stay with us to explore these questions. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. In Queensland, hunters often prefer to hunt wild pigs with dogs because the region's large and diverse habitats are ideal for wild pigs' development and reproduction. As a result, hunters in Queensland typically go in groups of 2 to 5 people when hunting wild pigs with dogs. The most commonly used breeds are Bull Arabs, Catahoula leopard dogs, and Australian pig dogs. Which are valued for their strength, endurance, and tracking capabilities. Along with that, hunters usually equip their dogs with GPS collars, costing between $200 to $400 each, to monitor their movements. Additionally, hunters carry knives, usually with blades ranging from 15 to 30 centimeters for close encounters, and some carry firearms as a backup. First aid kits costing around 50 to 100 AUD are also essential for treating any injuries sustained by the dogs during the hunt. When the dogs detect a wild pig, they will typically signal their discovery by barking loudly and attempting to hold the pig in place. The GPS collars on the dogs allow hunters to track their exact location, often within a range of 10 kilometers. Upon receiving the signal, hunters quickly move towards the dogs, sometimes covering distances of several kilometers over rough terrain. The dog's continuous barking helps guide the hunters directly to the scene, where the pig is being held. Have you ever wondered what it takes to safely and humanely secure a wild pig during a hunt? Upon arriving at the location, hunters must act swiftly and carefully to secure the wild pig. They often use knives to deliver a quick, humane kill, typically targeting the heart or lungs. Wild pigs can weigh between 60 to 100 kilograms, and when cornered, they can be aggressive, posing a risk to both hunters and dogs. To mitigate this risk, hunters often work in pairs, with one person restraining the pig while the other delivers the kill. The use of firearms, such as rifles or shotguns, is sometimes necessary, particularly if the pig is too large or dangerous to handle with a knife alone. After the hunt, Queensland hunters should follow strict protocols to ensure the safety and well-being of their dogs and the environment.
He's a puppy over there. I got a couple.
This includes providing water and food to the dogs, inspecting them for injuries, and administering first aid if necessary. Hunters should also properly dispose of the pig carcasses, either by burying them or removing them from the site to prevent the spread of diseases like brucellosis or leptospirosis. Additionally, hunters are required to comply with local regulations, such as obtaining the necessary permits and reporting their catch to the Department of Environment and Science, which monitors and manages wild pig populations in the region. Do you agree with this method? If yes, please like the video. If no, leave the number 0 in the comments section to share your opinion. In New South Wales, hunters often choose to hunt wild boar with rifles due to the state's diverse terrain, which includes around 800,000 square kilometers of varying landscapes, such as open plains, farmlands, and dense forests. These areas provide ample visibility and space, making rifles an effective choice for long-range shooting. Popular rifles for wild boar hunting in New South Wales include bolt-action models like the Remington 700, priced between $1,000 to $1,500 odd, and the Ruger American, which costs around $800 to $1,200. These rifles are commonly chambered in powerful calibers such as .308 Winchester or .30-06 Springfield. Additionally, hunters typically equip their rifles with scopes, which range from $200 to $1,000 odd for enhanced accuracy, as well as bipods costing around $100 to $300 odd for stability. Some hunters also use suppressors, which are legal in New South Wales under specific conditions to reduce the noise of the shot. To legally hunt wild boar with a rifle in New South Wales, hunters must obtain an NSWOS restricted game hunting license, which costs 75 ods per year for adults or 40 ods for juniors under 18 years. This license can be obtained through the New South Wales Department of Primary Industries by applying online or at authorized service centers. To qualify, hunters must first pass a mandatory knowledge test on game hunting regulations, safety, and ethics. The test can be taken online or at designated testing centers and costs around 25 odd. What strategies do you consider most important when preparing for a successful wild boar hunt in New South Wales? When planning a wild boar hunt in New South Wales, hunters should consider the hunting season and terrain. Wild boar are more active during the cooler months, from late autumn to early spring, making this the best time to hunt. The terrain varies widely across the state, with some of the best hunting grounds found in areas like the northern tablelands, central west, and riverina regions. Therefore, hunters must be well prepared with essential gear, including weather-appropriate clothing, GPS devices, and high-quality optics to ensure success in these diverse environments. So how do hunters in New South Wales stay responsible after a successful wild boar hunt? After a successful hunt, hunters in New South Wales must adhere to ethical practices and local regulations. This includes properly disposing of the wild boar carcasses to prevent the spread of diseases such as leptospirosis and brucellosis, which can be transmitted to other animals and humans. Hunters are also required to report their kills to the Neswala's DPI, providing specific details such as the number of boars taken, the location of the hunt, and any notable observations about the wild boar population.
When it's decocked, the word is decocked. It decocks the spring.
Reporting can be done through the NSWAT's DPI website or by submitting a written report. What are your thoughts on this approach? We'd love to hear your perspective, so please share your views in the comments section below. Hello everyone. Each year, Idaho issues about 3,000 to 4,000 mountain lion hunting licenses. This emphasizes the role of controlling the mountain lion population here, with a population of more than 10,000. Idaho Fish and Wildlife Department and other agencies say that each year mountain lions cause up to $25 million in damage each year, including livestock hunting, impact on wildlife, even attacks on humans. So what methods have hunters used to protect the economy and life in Idaho? Let's find out, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to update our latest information. Dog hunting for mountain lions is a popular and traditional method in Idaho. This technique significantly increases the success rate of the hunt. And allows hunters to target specific animals, which is beneficial for wildlife management and population control. Have you ever considered the impact of this method on maintaining balanced ecosystems? In Idaho, hunters who wish to hunt mountain lions with dogs must possess a valid hunting license. Residents pay $15.75 for a hunting license and $16.50 for a hound license, while non-residents face higher fees, with a hunting license costing $185 and a hound license priced at $301.75. These licenses, tags, and permits can be conveniently purchased at Idaho Department of Fish and Game regional offices or online. So what type of protective gear do hunters typically equip their dogs with when preparing for a mountain lion hunt in Idaho? When preparing for a mountain lion hunt with dogs in Idaho, hunters typically equip themselves with guns of the appropriate caliber or draw to effectively take down these powerful animals. Specific breeds of dogs known for their tracking, endurance, and tree climbing abilities are commonly used, including treeing walker coonhounds, blue-tick raccoon hounds, and red-bone raccoon hounds. These dogs are fitted with GPS collars and protective gear to ensure their safety and efficiency during the hunt. The hunting process begins with the hunter releasing the trained dogs to track and chase the mountain lion. The dogs pursue the lion, often causing it to climb trees or seek cover. Using GPS collars, the hunter tracks the dog's movements and follows them to the location where the mountain lion is cornered or treed. So what steps do hunters take to approach a mountain lion without startling it and ensure a humane kill? Approaching the mountain lion requires caution to avoid startling the animal or causing it to flee. It's also crucial to control the dogs to minimize stress on the mountain lion. The hunter then executes a precise shot, aiming for a vital area such as the heart or lungs to ensure a quick and humane kill. Once the mountain lion is taken down, the hunter must immediately tag the animal according to Idaho regulations for tagging large game. The hunter then records necessary information about the harvest, including the location and date, and reports the harvest to the Idaho Department of Fish and Game as required by regulations.
There's a kill right there. There's a kill.
This may include providing detailed information about the hunt and the mountain lion, ensuring proper documentation and compliance with state laws. In particular, hunting mountain lions with dogs in Idaho offers several notable advantages, making it a favored method among many hunters. One significant benefit is the high success rate. The exceptional tracking abilities of dogs greatly increase the chances of locating and harvesting mountain lions, often finding lions that would otherwise be nearly impossible to track. This method also enables hunters to target specific species, such as older or problematic lions, thereby contributing to effective wildlife management and population control. However, despite these benefits, there are notable disadvantages to consider. One significant concern is the ethical and animal welfare implications. The chase can cause significant stress to both the mountain lion and the dog, raising serious animal welfare concerns. Additionally, there is a risk of injury to the dogs during the chase. Particularly if they encounter a defensive mountain lion. Moreover, there are environmental impacts to consider. The presence of hunting dogs in certain habitats can disturb other wildlife and disrupt natural ecosystems. Potentially causing economic disruption. Given these various factors, what are your thoughts on the use of dogs in mountain lion hunting? Do you believe the benefits outweigh the drawbacks?